it's Losi from ILosi, and welcome to All Things Events, where you learn all the tips and tricks on how to be in the events industry. Welcome guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about what you already saw on the thumbnail, which is ILosi Events Training Academy. Yes, I am now offering training to my clients and my potential clients, or everyone that has an event staff that feel like, you know what, they are just not hitting the knot. You know, they are not as professional, or they're just not ethical when it comes to events. So I am your girl to call. So the reason behind the training academy was inspired by some of my team that decided, you know what, Losi, we're tired of working in South Africa. I mean, we've done corporate events, public events, events in Polokwane, Tzaneen, Durban, on all these other places, and we feel like we need a challenge. So I actually have some of my team that are currently in AEU. Yeah, I have a team that is currently working in Dubai. Some are at Hyde Hotel in Dubai, and I have one that is currently working for Emirates. Hope she's still working for Emirates, or Angela, which I did post her, I think it was about 2 years ago or a year ago, where I basically did a whole inspiration to say, guys, I trained this girl and I prepared her for her interviews when it comes to, you know, just dress code, answering her interviews, the whole speech thing, and making sure that she is clear and heard when she's speaking, and also when it comes to her appearance and dress code. I actually even did her makeup. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So I was inspired by that. And also some of my clients, they were like, you know what, Losi, we have a team, we have staff, but we just feel like they are not hitting the knot when it comes to events. They are not confident. They are not as ethical as your team when it comes to events. So we just want you to just come in and train our team. And obviously I was gladly to do that, because I love my clients and I do love training people. So I was like, oh, okay, cool, I could do that. So yeah, I've been doing it for the past month or so, actually 3 months, 4 months, but I was doing it undercover until I got a content that I decided, you know what, let me release it and show people that, you know what, if you have a team, it could be setup, it could be receptionists, it could be admin team, it could be setup crew, it could be like truck drivers, where I say, guys, when it comes to events, these are the things that you need to take accountability on. So yeah, so I basically come in and I train the team. It is a full day training. It's about 8 hours, where we talk a lot of things about etiquette, because I feel like everything is all about etiquette, where we basically go into depth about hygiene, appearance, cleanliness. We talk about the hours, we talk about theft, we talk about documentation, we basically talk about appearance, we talk about professionalism, which is one of the main things, because I feel like a lot of clients pay a lot of money for us to basically host their events, and if you are not professional, it becomes a little bit of a problem, and it basically misses the whole other people that are professional when it comes to events. I know people that are professional when it comes to coordinating events, when it comes to planning events, when it comes to setting up events, but if you are very good at planning an event, when it comes to coordinating you lack, then it becomes a bit of a problem, because people are obviously going to think all other events companies are like that, and they're actually not. There's people that I know, they're very good when it comes to coordinate events. They are very good in planning events. You know, they have everything from a running schedule to all the list of the suppliers that are supposed to drop off and collect things at the venue. Do you get what I mean? We talk about documentation. As much as it may be cheaper for you to get people that are non-South African to work for your company, but it is very important for you to get their documentation. It could be an asylum seeker, their passport, it could be anything that actually confirms this person is the person that they say they are when it comes to events. And also when you do corporate events, or when you do events that will require you to produce the documentation. I did an event for, I think it was the South African Investment Conference, where I had to produce documentation for my team for us to capture the database of all the delegates that were coming at the event. And luckily for me, I am all about improving South African youth and training South African youth and giving them the skills and the development in the events industry. So I got that gig from one of my favorite clients, Daki. Thank you so much. So I got that gig and I was able to produce all the documentation. I was also one of the team members where we had to get screened and accredited in case we have any criminal records, because they do not want any of bad, past or reputation when it comes to people that were working at that event. And if you were not screened and documented for that event, you weren't allowed to enter the premises of Sandton Convention Center. Yes. So I got to do that event, and it was very important for me to make sure that I always have my team's documentation, which I always do. So that if a client calls me at night and say, Losi, I need about 16 ushers, but I need their IDs so that they can be accredited for that event, I'm able to send that, right? We also talk about theft, because I do understand that there are companies that trust people. However, their people don't have their best interest. They steal cutlery, they steal many things for their clients. So we do talk about that. How do you deal with theft when it happens at your events, even if it's food or alcohol? We definitely talk about that. And another thing that we do, we basically create scenarios where we pretend as if there are guests coming in, we're now serving the platters. How do we go around and serving the food, serving the drinks, and making sure that the guests are served properly? Or how do we work around if there is not so many guests, but we still need to serve them drinks and food? We also do a table setup where we set up for 10 people or 20 people, where we put up a table, chairs, underplates, dinner plates, starter plates, glasses, wine, champagne, and white and red wine. We put cutlery, we put napkins, we put literally centerpieces for that event. We also do a single setup. We also do a double setup to make sure that the employees have an idea of how to put the cutlery or the accessories of the table. Because I do see a lot of videos where I'm like, oh my god, that cutlery is literally just flying off the table, or it's just it's literally hanging on the edge. So we basically do all of that stuff. And we also do a bar setup where we set up a bar. And obviously, when you set up, you start by the tallest glass or by the tallest drink to the lowest. And we talk about the different types of wine, different types of champagne, different types of glasses. We also talk about decanters and pretty much everything. And actually also how to pour a drink, which is always starting with an ice. Because if you don't start with an ice, how can you drop an ice on top of a drink? It does not make sense. So yeah, those are the things that we basically talk about when we're doing the training, or I talk about when we're doing the training. And yeah, guys, if you're interested in the training, you can just email me or email my company. It's Losi at ilosievents.co.za, or you can email my accounts. It's accounts@ilosievents.co.za, or you can just drop me a DM on Instagram. It's at Losi, ILosi Events Management, ILosi Events Design, ILosi Events Training Academy. And yeah, guys, that is it for today. Please don't forget to leave a comment on the comment section down below. Let me know some of the things that you would like to know when it comes to events, because I do not want you to get scammed by anyone that is pretending to know things when it comes to events industry. And yeah, that is it for today. Please do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. I will see you on the next upload.